Bluetooth. And shit. What the fuck is wrong with your voice? It's fucking. Was it night chord?
Alright, what about now?
Just super high pitch and sped it.
Did it not fix?
There we go.
Alright, cool.
Hello.
Again.
Alright, cool. With any more with any more just fucking things up, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the Reckless Podcast. I'm your host Arsenal, joined today with Manny Prime.
Hello.
907 Norseman.
Ayo.
It was good. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good. My mic's getting fucky.
Yeah, mine was too. I don't know what's going on. I think I need to buy a new one. The fuck? Yeah, sorry I didn't message the chat. For whatever fucking reason, my app on my phone was not working. It wasn't sending the messages. Yeah. There we go. Test. Alright, cool. Yeah, no. Is it still snowing out in Alaska wise?
Not right now. It did a little bit earlier though.
It was supposed to rain all week. It just rained yesterday. It didn't rain today. So I kinda wish it did rain all day today. Damn. Yeah. I don't even know how to start today's podcast. I'm not in the yeah. Yeah, I have too much shit going on in the house. I'm fucking what's the word?
Bird, my good sir.
Fuck you. The bird is the word. No, it's overstimulated. I just have so much shit going on. But yeah, a bunch has happened this week. You guys see any of it? What's up with, oh wait, shit. I'm like, why can I not hear Alex? I have him server muted. No wonder we can't hear him. No, Alex, okay. Is he asleep already?
What?
I was about to say.
What are you talking about?
Shit.
You know, you were server muted since last week.
I noticed. This is what happens when you're like doing a podcast while you're like on the bed in the blankets.
Then don't do them.
And the lights are like dark and like the only somewhat source of light is like a D20 lamp.
The only light on right now is my bug zapper. Like, yeah, it's like a UV bug zapper. Pretty dope.
Dude, I haven't had a bug zapper for like eons.
And that's why you have
They're
malaria.
cool though.
That's why you have
That's why they're
malaria.
so cool. Dude, those the tennis racket ones, they're like awesome.
Oh god. Yeah, so I have a lot of news stories, but I don't know if anyone's gonna care. And the people,
Like what?
well, it looks like we're cutting ties with China and like trade.
Nah.
Yay! No more Chino.
No, that's really bad.
What do you mean?
Because that means your toaster's gonna cost like $155.
My toes? Oh no.
Toaster.
Toasters.
No,
Toaster
they're gonna
for
sell us. No, they're gonna sell us the prosthetic toes, and I'm gonna need some new prosthetic toes.
Yeah,
I need
no,
more.
that means we're gonna have to buy American.
more of
And you
them.
know something about buying American? It's
I
more
don't
expensive.
like buying them. I don't like buying American prosthetic toes. That's kind of sad.
Nope.
They
I
don't
want
taste as
Chinese.
good as the real thing.
I don't have the mental fortitude for him today. You just don't.
Look, man, I want Chinese.
I'm
I
not
want a
fighting with you.
Chinaman toes to replace my missing toes.
Lord help me.
Diving toes.
I don't even. You have dumbfounded me. I'm fucked for the rest of this podcast.
What are you talking about?
You
He's setting
mother.
back to square one.
You have
I'm not the
reset. You
player
have reset my
one. I'm
parameters.
the
I am
player.
fucking. It's like I'm just like.
My face?
No, I'm fucking. I got all over your face right now. Keep it up.
What are you talking about? I'm the one who can defeat the black baby.
I might just server
No,
mute him
man.
again. Fucker. There you go.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god, the baby is crying.
Yeah, but he's fine. The baby's fine. His mom is making him a bottle. It's all good.
Are you sure it's not probably like the spooky man that's like on the ceiling?
No, he's hungry. Children are very simple. They cry for like three to four things. Hi, papas. Hello. You wanna cry into the microphone so the people can kill themselves? Do it. Do it.
No.
Diles.
No.
Diles.
No.
I'm gonna go fuck themselves. Where's Broflame?
Baby
Broflame I
does.
think is out and about. I think he had a concert today.
Another
Does he?
concert?
I don't remember him saying that.
Yeah, he mentioned in the last podcast.
Oh yeah, because I was asleep. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention. Well, shit.
Oops.
Hello. He calmed down the moment you put him on the mic. Like because I have a mic arm.
He?
Huh? No, I put the mic arm in front of him. He's like, "Whoa, the fuck is this thing?"
Whoa! I get to be a podcaster today.
My microphone.
Diles, papá. Dile, chingan a sus madres.
Become podcast baby.
No, Dinah's podcast, baby. She was on the podcast. I think like what? What? I didn't hear you. I'm gonna throw you into the pool. Come on, Damien. Say it. Say it.
Say
Say
what?
Say the N-word, dude.
Say it again. Say what again? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Say wolf again. Oh God. Yeah. No. I wanted to piss off Alex while he's awake. Are you excited for the Fallout EDH decks that are coming out?
Oh.
Yep.
No, I'm not that happy.
Why?
Because I kind of already gave up on that with Magic.
Oh, you finally gave up on Magic?
I'm kind of done with it. I'm planning to sell like my overabundance of Magic cards.
Why? Is it so you can buy
could use
plastic
it.
crack?
Yeah. How do you know that?
Because I might be a connoisseur of plastic crack.
Damn, dude. I mean, although at the same time, it is quite a perfect timing because 10th edition, well, more 10th edition for Warhammer is coming.
Well, I started in 8th, so.
Well, yeah.
So
But for me,
it's
gonna be new, so I'm gonna be using that money to buy more of that, so I could fuel up my destroyer army.
It's nice, I hope they get you. I hope that they come up with new destroyers and all of your old ones look like absolute trash compared to the new ones.
Speaking of disappointment, I was about to say.
Oh, dude, I held my tongue. I held my tongue
from the previous podcast. I was about to say
you're gay. Yes, we're aware.
No.
Yes,
but I was upset that they released.
It's a free space.
They released a third Overlord. Like, come on!
I told you you guys were not gonna get your guys' named characters. I already told you guys they weren't gonna. They
only did one.
I know they were only gonna do the one.
That's like okay. He doesn't need an update. He was from Finecast, whatever.
That's what it is.
Maybe we should
you
get
need to understand something about their model and how they sell things. This is how exactly they're
Yeah.
gonna do it, because they're doing it to fucking Dark Angels tomorrow, because they get an announcement Actually, it started already. It started at 10 o'clock today.
Really?
Yeah, their live stream should be
Oh,
live right now, on Twitch.
Are
But
you
because
saying we could do it right now?
their tournament just started, I believe. Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a tournament happening in Atlanta, Georgia right now. I think starting at, it was 9 Pacific time, and it was like midnight over there. The reason they did it like that because they're doing it's like a, what's it called? It's a GW run event. So like they're doing it, so they're broadcasting it for British time. Like British time, it's like pushing like 8 in the morning over there, something like that. Anyways,
Yeah.
back to the point. Yeah, no. So this is how they're gonna do it. They're gonna release for every codex. They're gonna release a couple models. Like, ooh, you want a named character? Here's a named character. Ooh, here's a generic character. Ooh, here's your combat patrol. Why? Because that's how they fucking make money. They're gonna
That's
do.
true.
I already have a bet in place. This is exactly how it's gonna go down. They already did it for Necrons. They already did it for Dark Mechanicum, for the Mechanicus. You know what they're gonna have for Dark Angels tomorrow?
AdMech,
Yeah, for the AdMech. You know what they're gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow they're gonna announce. Ezekiel. It's either gonna be Ezekiel or Belial, one of the two, as a named character. They're gonna get a new.
What about the guy that? What about the guy who's missing his hand
Missing his hand.
when he fought Emotech?
I don't know the one on the top of my head. I don't know enough Dark Angels to know.
I think he's the chapter master.
Azrael. They did it last year.
That was
I know what
last
you're
year.
talking about, yeah.
Yeah, Azrael came out. So we'll go back to it. Azrael got announced with the Lion last year, and that's how they sold it.
Oh.
That's what I'm telling you. That's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna give you a named character. They're probably gonna give Belial because those are all fine casts. They're gonna do. Step 2, they're gonna get a generic one, which is the company heroes, the company commander. Because all of their old stuff is like the old squatty Terminator ones from like O2, which are still nice. You know, they're having some really nice models. And then they're gonna announce their combat patrol, which is gonna be like the Deathwing Terminators and the Deathwing Knights. That's what it's gonna be. Boom, boom, boom. I can bet it. It happens. It's gonna happen today. I don't know exactly what time because they have like 12 different games they're talking about today. So, for more information, go see Aspect Tactics. That motherfucker on it. Solid. I cannot recommend it more than enough. Yeah. I really hope they announce the 2024 calendar. When we're getting what books? I know. You get me? I know in spring there's a lot of books that are coming out, but I want to know when. My army comes out of that in spring, and I want to know if I'm gonna have to have money or I can wait till tax season to get it. So yeah.
Oh, Helbrecht, that's his name.
Helbrecht.
Fire Marshal Helbrecht, that's the guy.
I don't think he has a model.
No, he does.
Because if I remember correctly,
a sword polisher dude.
Oh, really? That's him?
Yeah, that's him.
That model's recent though.
He's the one wiping Bricky's forehead.
Oh yeah, I see that one.
Well,
He does have a massive
his
forehead.
character has the.
Because I'm
sword
thinking, I was like,
swiper.
because Mayan plays Dark Angels and he has all of them. He has Samael, Asmodai, he has Belial, he has Azrael, he has the Lion, and I know he's got the company commander, like the generic one. And Samuel is the one on the bike.
I feel bad for a lot of what was it? A lot of Space Marines players when they had to lose their bikes because they're like an older model.
They had 3 different options for bikes. Why would they care that they lose another 3?
Because a lot of them spend money on that.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get outdated models. For the record, you still can use them.
Really?
Yes, you can just still use them. They're literally telling you, hey, you can still use them as this, but they're no longer called, the bike squad or this, the scout squad. They are outriders, which personally, outriders not great. Like they're good at one thing, but there's other thing. The space marines are a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't like blueberries,
No, we love blueberries. That's not the problem.
but they pass through your body like it's nothing.
No,
You
we
can
don't care
see
about
the
that.
blueberry from your poop.
No, we don't care about that.
It's like corn.
It's
No, that's green.
what I thought it was corn. I know corn does it. I know most vegetables that like have like a almost like a shell. Do like I know green beans does it as well.
Yeah.
Carrots don't, right? Oh my god! You take a log and you see just chunky carrots.
Oh, God.
I think they just turn like mush because it's just a root.
True. But yeah, no. I'm excited for tomorrow to see what we're gonna get, and I'm hoping. So then, there's one of the things that I'm really excited about is Kill Team, because they're announcing the Night Lords
Kill Team?
versus Mandrakes. And because I am a Night Lords player, I'm going to pick up 3 of those fucking boxes and have Karina be mad at me for the next 6 months.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, you'll just write it off as a tax. You'll put it as a tax write off.
No, well, I mean, you know what? Once I started actually like making more videos for the other channel, I've actually finished. I think maybe 90% of my Night Lords army. It's like fully painted. Like one of these days, you guys are gonna get to see a full like army painting done and all that stuff. Like it's very soon because I think there's like maybe like a handful of models that are my Night Lords army, quote unquote, that are not painted. But I have
hold up.
for
There's a
Chaos Space
cricket in
Marines.
here.
For
You need to
Chaos
kill
Space
it.
Marines, I think I have like an additional like maybe 2,000 points or so. That's just kind of sitting there, and I think I'm gonna turn that into Empress Children eventually.
I killed the cricket in my room.
Yo, no, bitches. You know what happened was I don't know if I mentioned last week's podcast. So we have a weekly D&D game. It's been going on for shit ever.
Yeah.
And we were playing outside in my backyard. And it's fucking cold outside. It's like, well, for you guys it's fucking a day at the beach. For you it's a day at the beach.
Tropical.
It was 54, 52. And we were all playing, we were all kind of covered up. And Fat Boy like feels something like kind of crawl on his like shoe. And he's like, the fuck? And he like flicks it off, like he like moves his foot and he sees it, and we see this like 3-inch like giant ant.
Ugh. I thought I said like nail or some shit.
It's not an ant. We thought it was an ant. I will send a picture in the Discord because I know it's in my.
It was a bug.
It is bug, and it's big bug. Oh, that's a
big bug?
crunchy bug.
Is it one of those ugly looking beetles?
No, you know what? It resembles you a lot.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, I said it. You want to take it? You just took it like that. All right, I'm gonna put it in the general of the Reckless Crew chat. Here.
Don't call me a scarab. They're just robot.
Yeah, I'll put it on this. My wife is correct. I should probably do that too.
That's so mean of you. Why'd you call me a mindless robot?
There you go. For all the people to see it, there it is.
Where's it under again?
I put it in the
Reckless
Reckless Crew Discord.
Oh,
Not the
what
one
the
that we're
fuck?
currently in, but the one for the channel.
I think that's a cricket.
So this, my friend,
What's a specific type of
it's a
cricket,
Jerusalem cricket,
though? Yeah.
also known colloquially as the potato bug, or in
yeah.
Spanish, hijos de la tierra. And this motherfuckers are terrifying. Yes,
They are. I used
They're
to have
complete-
them back
they are
in my-
completely harmless.
in my
apparently.
backyard like long ago.
Yeah.
They're
But
I think you could find them like underneath under like a small layer of dirt underneath it if you just kick it.
Yeah.
Like if you kick the shirt off, then you'll find one. They're scary as fuck.
Yeah. In the exact words of when we read the Wikipedia article, they're very common in the northern part of Mexico and California, and they often amaze and terror. Was it a shock? It was shock and awe. Most Californians, and I shit you not, that's exactly what happened. Half of us jumped up like, "Oh shit!" and the other was like, "Hey yo, that shit look dope." We watched it. We watched it run around for a little bit, and then we had our friend Cisco try to crush it. And he said when he stepped on it, he like it made like he felt the crunch through his work boot.
Ah,
I was like, "Yo, that was nasty." Like, and it like turned like almost like a mucus.
that's like it's kind of like the stages of grief. But instead of grief, you just go like you go from being jump scared to seeing it's cool to killing it, and then you saying, "Oh, that's gross."
Well, we
And
were
then
gonna,
after that, you
for
just
the record, we
and
were
after that,
gonna
you
kill
just
it
go along
regardless.
with your life.
The original plan was because I had at the time we had a heater for Karina to stay warm. I had a torch,
Yeah.
one of those like propane torches, like one of those like
Burn
camping.
it.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking light that bitch up and just like. But we thought it'd be really messy if we did that because it was huge, dude.
I don't think they'll even just pop. It'll probably just like char.
Dude, no, when he squished it, it made like this like. I can't explain how gunky it
Like
was.
it's like a
You ever had
pimple.
like a loogie? Like
Oh
a really
yeah.
thick green loogie? That's exactly how it kind of exploded.
Yeah.
Rena says, and I quote,
Yeah.
that it sounded like when you cut lettuce. Yeah.
Yummy.
So,
It's like a pimple pop.
kinda. Um,
Except it's a very big pimple.
no, man. I've seen some Yo, I'm not gonna lie with you. Pimple popping TikTok, kinda nasty.
It is pretty nasty.
I've
You know what's
seen
even worse?
I've seen people like full arms that are just one like large pimple that has become like a what are they called? An abscess?
This?
A cyst? And they just
An abscess
squeeze
or a
it
cyst, yeah.
and it just
There's even
gunky.
worse ones there's ones that I seemed like they had to use like a knife,
Like a surgery,
like
yeah,
a
like
yeah,
a surgical
surgical
knife
knife
and cut
just to
it.
cut through the thing, and they just like it comes out look like mashed potatoes.
Yep, that's exactly what I was saying. It's
It
like,
made me
oh,
want. It made me close to throwing up.
yeah. But yeah, no, it was definitely a. You know what? I don't like it as much as I like scary goth girl TikTok. So you know.
Scary goth girl TikTok. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
we have a friend who like it does all that stuff. So every so often she like posts things. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on this side of TikTok. Oh no, well, we're going down a rabbit hole.
Ugh.
Yeah, but yeah,
Is it worse than removing blackheads?
physically no. What happened? All right, cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, because I know we're getting that. What other magic set we're gonna get? We're gonna get something else that was gonna be interesting. Yes, boys, we're all gonna get tickets to go see Mean Girls in January.
Mean girls? What the fuck?
Wise, get your what's it
That
called?
old movie?
There's a new one coming out.
Mean
Fuck that.
Girls.
Get Discord and open it so we can watch it together.
No, we're gonna go to the movie theaters. Your
From
ass
your
is gonna
pocket.
fly out to Alaska to come down here and come watch it with us.
Now just turn on Discord and then turn on your streaming, and then I'll watch it through your phone in your pocket.
No.
In the theaters.
Hey, yo, this man's stealing, and I just leave.
Yeah, oh my god, Mean Girls is so old. 2004.
2000.
That was before I'm leaving it in school.
That's so
Period.
old.
Oh.
And I remember watching this fucking thing like with my sisters.
I
And
love Mean Girls.
I
Mean
do
Girls is a great
remember
movie.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. It was like kind of relatable, to be honest.
Nasty. Ugh.
Teenage
Janashi. Oh,
Teenage Caddy Har
I have a
Caddy
question.
Heron was educated in Africa by her scientist
No,
parents.
I can bring that up though.
Oh yeah, she
I
was
I
from
I
Africa.
had
I
a
remember
question
that.
for Manny Prime.
Yeah.
Did you pick up MK1?
No.
Really? I thought that you'd be all over that, fighting game and all that. Damn, I was gonna ask you questions.
Like what?
Did you like it? Because I was like, oh, it's like Manny Prime loves fighting games. Like he probably picked it up because I heard a lot of good things about it. But like, I don't play enough to like be good, so I need someone who actually is like good at them to like judge it. You get me?
Yeah.
Like the story was interesting. I'd give it that. I watched it when it like, what's the YouTube channel? I think it's Gamers Playhouse. They're the ones who always have like the quote unquote like movies for the games that come out, like all the cutscenes and shit. That's all. Speaking of that, that's actually how I saw Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the newest one.
Yes.
Have you guys seen that or played that recently?
No,
The
No,
new Call of Duty.
the new Call of Duty that just came out.
I've heard
Modern
a lot
Warfare
of
3.
very not great things.
I've heard nothing but negativity from it, and not even like, oh yeah, cause it's bad because it's the same thing. It's like, no, it's bad because it's bad.
Yeah, it's short, not a lot. Like the OG trilogy was better.
Yeah, no, the OG.
Fine.
No, so no, 100% that they leave themselves open for another game.
Oh, why?
They're gonna get another. They're gonna get another one. Like the storyline
One
set.
positive I can give them is that they're willing to somewhat divert from the originals.
They did a lot
It's
of
bad, but at least they had the balls to step out from like making a
true.
1-to-1.
You know what? I gotta say something about the original trilogy versus this one. They had a lot more balls back in the day, but in today's current climate, you really can't do a lot of those things. And the way that they did go about it, I think works a lot better because it almost feels like this is more of a logical step to getting from point A to point B to point C. But we're not here for Call of Duty. We're not here for real. I guess not for realism, but I feel like the storylines have always been kind of like these like over the top, like super world ending kind of deals. You get me?
Yeah,
And like this one felt a lot more like this might be a thing that like could happen. Like this this sounds a lot of the shit that I've heard from my army buddies, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. I just can we talk about the campaign? Does anybody care that we spoil it?
that's the one thing I've been hearing. Like, I don't care because I've already or heard people talk about it and explain the ending. So
I really do
on my
hate the ending. I do hate the ending. I really
yeah,
do.
I don't really hate the ending. I just hate that's making a fourth game, which hopefully will be better.
I hope so. On the bright side, they didn't kill Ghost. They didn't kill Ghost.
The other one did though.
I know. I think the original one killed Ghost and Gaz. In like Modern Warfare 2, and in this one, Ghost is alive. Both Ghost and Gaz are alive, but someone else dies.
Yeah, someone dropped the soap.
You're such an asshole. That's funny though. That's pretty funny.
I guess Macro dropped the soap.
That's yep. Oh, that's a meme. We're gonna have to make that a meme. We have to make that a meme.
Get on it.
I'll work on it. Pat, I need you to get me a picture of Soap 2023 from Modern Warfare 3 on the floor when he's dying, and just Makarov's face after he shoots him. In the little corner. Be like, uh-oh, it looks like Makarov dropped the soap. I need that in the white text Go.
Top text, bottom text.
Bottom text, bottom. Yes, bottom text. Continue. Why would they make a remake of Mean Girls when it's only been 15 years? Why? Money.
That's stupid.
No, it's been 19.
No, yeah, 100%. It's money, but they're probably gonna try to make a more modern version of the thing, and it's not gonna be as good as it.
Oh, definitely.
God, I hope it's
There's gonna be a lot of modern crap in there.
like always.
That's so it's so weird because like I'm watching all like these fights on social media recently, and like now we're going back to how it was back in like the early tens, like the early 2000s, like 2007 2008, where like people just don't give a shit about what the internet anymore, like what people say on the internet originally.
It was very new. Like
Yeah,
it was like baby stage.
because '05 was YouTube, like the beginnings of YouTube.
Yeah.
And then cuz I bring it up because now it's like and I know this because I'm guilty as charged of all the Taylor Swift stuff that's going on.
Yeah,
Ooh.
honestly, I don't give a fuck.
You know what? Like here's my take about it, because I am a Swiftie. Like she's great. But it's gone around like where like her fan base like we're trying to find something bad on his Twitter and stuff, or his X, whatever the fuck it's called, and they couldn't find anything. And then like half of the people were like, what is it like? What are you trying to find? He's a great guy. Leave him the fuck alone, right? And I thought, oh my god, these fucking pieces of shit, they're growing up. they're doing it. They're doing it.
They're doing it and doing it well.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we're trying to cancel him. We're trying to cancel him. I'm like, why? She's happy. What do you want? What do you want?
They're trying to find
She's a better line of happy songs. They have a fucking breakup song for the past 20 fucking years.
Correct.
these
Better
little
be happy.
these little babies. They're like now they're just like growing up and they're just like self-entitled and they're like so bold enough and I don't know if they're even bold. They're just bored.
I
They
don't
just
even-
want to have like
I don't even think
They
it's
just
part
wanna
of being
ruin
bold
everything.
anymore. I think it's now just like the norm to be that asshole. And like
Yeah.
I say that asshole as like the blanket term for just being the guy who complains about everything. And I feel like
Actually, you know what?
it used to be back in the day, like if you'd complain, it'd be like, oh my god, why are you complaining? And now it's so like like the whole
No.
Karen thing is like has skyrocketed.
Oh,
And like now it's like nobody cares. You get me?
Right.
it's becoming the progressive thing is just becoming like such a fad.
Yep. And
It's
that's
like-
all it was. That's all it was.
It's the new popular thing,
Correct.
and it's getting infuriating. It's like everywhere, like you can't escape it. Even on reality, even on like not on the internet, it's still you can still see some.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like, eh. Oh yeah, you got something to say, little one?
Come on, baby, say something. Say something mean to the progressives so they could get mad and cancel
His
you.
response was doing the Undertaker roll his eyes back. That was pretty dope. Gotta admit, little boy.
Oh, that's so dope. He's totally gonna get canceled. Oh,
Yeah, no, he stole that move. He can't do that. That's not the wrestler way, brother. Yo, I've been watching a shit ton of wrestling recently. Like an absolute crap ton. So this is why, because I bought Peacock for the month so I could watch the FNAF movie. You get me?
yeah.
But
And I posted it. Now we don't need Peacock anymore. We could just go on Discord.
well, that too, but no, like I got it, and then I'm like, cool. And they also have all a bunch of like WWE matches, like all of them,
Mm.
like even from like the early like back when the territories were a thing.
Yeah.
So like I got to go see matches that I've always wanted to see on pay-per-view that I never could, that like aren't on YouTube. And man, they did not disappoint.
You were watching on YouTube?
So WWE, the actual network, releases like a lot of matches for free from back in the day. You know, some of the best matches. Some of them that come to mind are like the WrestleMania 25 with Shawn Michaels and Taker, or it's weird. I think all of Taker's WrestleMania defenses are on YouTube, like just the single matches.
That would make sense because you need to bring in a lot of like a lot of crowd and to see like what's going on if they're
The biggest
enjoying it.
yeah. So like what they do is
then
like
they could watch more.
like they have their programming like on cable and stuff. Like you can see it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Is it Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Or Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday,
Dude,
Friday, I
love
believe.
Cable.
Yeah.
Cable
And then
was so fun back in
and
the
then
day.
after the end of the day, like after the show airs live, like maybe a couple hours later, they make a bunch of like not so much like shorts, but like clips, like 3 or 4 minute clips of like the highlights. Right? And then like every couple days they release like 1 or 2 of those old matches. So there's constantly people on the side, like people that are currently watching it and people that are old fans like me who want to watch old matches are also there. So you kind of get fed the newer matches. And I've gotten into the new stuff more now because of that. I know it's a marketing scheme and they got me, them bastards.
Fuckers.
The matches are pretty good. I gotta admit, a lot of the new guys I'm actually like. I say new guys, but most of the women are pretty good, and a lot of the men are pretty good. It's cool. If you haven't seen it in a long time, I'd give it a shot. Again, wrestling is. It's weird because it's like a lot of the things that we either are into or getting into are getting big again. Example: Warhammer, Magic, WWE. Like they're getting bigger now. Like where it used to be like you used to be a fucking nerd or a geek, like if you'd watch stuff like that. You get me? And now it's just cool to be doing all that stuff. I'm like, I could talk about wrestling openly again. And like I go to work and I wear like my Shawn
culture. God damn it!
Yeah, well, fuck you. It's my culture. I've been a fan for fucking forever. But like I can,
actually, you know what? This also He-Man's kind of making a weird resurgence back again.
So the weird thing about He-Man is that he never went.
But it's not the good He-Man. It's the worst one.
He never went away because they've always made remakes, and Netflix has like 3 or 4 different remakes that they've done.
They had the shit one, the one from Netflix.
Yeah, and that's
not the one that
I don't know if you've gone to your local.
Not the one made for kids. It's the other one that's just basically Tila's show.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys. Good.
Oh, is that the Kevin Smith?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's coming back again with his with his power armor.
I don't know enough He-Man lore to understand. I just know that there's.
All
I know is
start with me on He-Man.
All I know is there's a muscly dude, and he's He-Man, and then there's Skeletor, and he's a meme lord. That's all I know.
Did you know?
That's all I know.
Did you know there's a multiverse where Skeletor becomes like He-Man? He becomes Skeletor.
So okay. Well, let me get to that. I was gonna say, have you gone to your local store, like your local Walmart or your local Target, and gone to the toy section? They have a lot of air quote vintage toys that are like.
It's not really, but yeah, it's like retro play basically.
The retro toys that they used to make back in the day, but they redid them for a new audience.
Slightly, yeah.
I'm like, oh, these are
like
well,
the He-Man toys.
They did that for all the Power Ranger toys. They've done that for, they're doing that for, the Transformers recently.
Do they have the Ninja Turtles ones? I think.
Yep, they did Ninja Turtle ones with the new show and stuff. Which the new show, it sucks that it got canceled, but it was really good.
New show, isn't that the one with the?
Raphael was like really big.
Yeah, he's like the new leader, kinda.
The show was very good
until he got removed and just like declared as Leonardo's becoming the new leader. I think from the.
If you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend it. No, the movie is different, but the movie is just unique. The
No,
sorry.
but it's just like, what was it? Splinter was just being like kind of a meme lord, so like you were all great turtles, and he was about to declare. A lot of people were just thinking that Raphael is going to become like it's going to be cemented as the leader, but then he yells out as Leonardo as the leader because he's the cool one,
I'm
which
I'm
is
not sure. I haven't
which
seen.
is funny because which is funny because whenever you see the Ninja Turtles, whenever you think of them, you always identify as Leonardo being the cool one because
See,
he has the two
I
swords.
no longer
That's
believe that
Mr.
anymore.
Cool.
I no longer believe that because I've read The Last Ronin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't get me on that one. Then
Yeah,
you're just
that
then
that
yeah,
one,
Mikey is
Mikey the
the
dope is.
one
I gotta admit, Mikey dope. It's also like,
because
damn,
character build up.
that
I
story
haven't
hit. You haven't? Okay,
I
I
haven't read the
I highly
I'm
recommend you do it.
I'm,
You better read it.
I'm
Read
reading
it
through
or
like I'm reading
or
through like
force
the
you.
original comic.
Oh, dope.
Mm.
It's weird because I haven't really picked up a lot of comics like that in a while. Um,
Yeah.
oh, that so I actually have some really sad news that I didn't know about recently. I don't know how much you guys read or watch stuff about comics.
I do.
Like on YouTube. Do you know
Yeah.
the Comic Storian YouTube channel?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you hear the news about them?
And he's like
Uh,
the class or
Basically, the channel was like originally gonna like shut down completely,
yeah.
and like now it's kind of in a weird like limbo state where like they're still gonna try to make a little bit of content and try to ride out the storm. I feel so sad about it, man. It's like when I go to like think about like all of my like shit, I can't go buy this comic book or I can't really read this book right now because I'm at work or something. I used to put on their longer versions of their like story, the what are they called? They're
is
like
it kind of like a playlist?
it's not so much like a playlist, but like they would go in and like tell you what's happening in each of the panels and stuff like that. Not so much an
Yeah.
audiobook, but like kind of them like
Oh, it's like the longer explanation, like instead of like snippets, so like I think they're like 10 minutes, you would find like a video that's like over an hour or something.
yeah, like several hours. Like I remember my favorite one that they've done was the Injustice, where they do all 5 years. And I think it's like almost like a 3 hour video where like they go from like all of the comic books for the Injustice and some of their side stories that they tie into it to get all the information. Like
Dude, from
I was still putting that on, and I recently got that on my feed, and I got really sad about that. That they,
dude,
What
dude,
was
for
the reason
me,
for that again?
So the main thing is right now because financially it's expensive to keep show like they're not getting enough views from the new Marvel/DC shows because
Yeah.
the new Marvel and
mm,
DC shows have been kind of not great.
suck.
There's
I
no enthusiasm for like the new comic books now.
correct. Like and
Yeah.
it's a weird thing because everybody's on that weird burnout. I gotta admit, beyond Loki, I was not excited to see the Marvels. I was not excited to see Secret Invasion. I was not excited to see what was the one before that?
Was the Marvels, there's
Yeah, the
the
Marvels movie. I didn't want to go see Quantumania. I was not interested in those. And then when you think about it,
oh wait,
like as if you
isn't
were,
there Madam Web?
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I
Um,
saw it.
but like those movies, like financially, they weren't getting enough views, so they can't afford to have a crew. Because when you think about YouTube channels, you always think it's like one or two people, like it's one guy recording and one guy editing. It's normally like a good like team of like 30, 40 people that like they write scripts. It's a whole production now for some of these bigger channels.
Mm.
But like I don't know if you guys watch New Rockstars or my favorite dude that I watch all the time is his name is Emergency Awesome. Isn't Charlie? Dude is wonderful. He's always on his fucking money. That dude fucking knows how to work it. But like he kind of went to an explaining that like yeah, because they're not doing that great, we either we make videos and we kind of get like middling success and kind of just kind of survive through the whatever, or we flop and we go negative because nobody's watching, a breakdown on Secret Invasion or on the Marvels because nobody cared about the films. Or like no one cared about Blue Beetle, which I gotta see half of it because it's on, some other stuff. I gotta see half of it for a bit. I have a lot to say about Blue Beetle, and not a lot of it is negative.
I've heard a lot of negativity from Blue Beetle.
I hear a lot of negativity, and I understand why, but I also think people just did not understand the concept of that character. I hear a lot of complaints because it's very.
it's kind of understandable because not a lot of diehard. What was it?
Not a lot of fans know Blue Beetle.
Ever heard of Blue Beetle? Because he's not that well known.
See, and that's
like diehard nerds. Yes, they will, but like kind of standard people, like almost like me, they don't give a shit or even cares who the hell Blue Beetle is.
My problem with that movie overall, is that it pandered to the Hispanic. The Hispanic, like the Hispanic, what are they called? Like the Hispanic people.
The culture.
Like he is Hispanic, right? You get me, and it's cool. We get, they had George Lopez, and when you watch the film, it's very, very like, oh, this is what a typical Hispanic family is, and it's very funny because I was laughing for a lot of it, but the movie almost feels like it's George Lopez's character, which I don't know his name on the top of my head, is the main star of the movie, rather than Jaime is. And the reason I say they pandered to like the Hispanic thing is because George Lopez is a much he's the most famous actor I think in that whole group. I think maybe behind the chick who played is her name Ridley Scott? The chick from Alien, the first one. I forget her name. The actress. Sigourney Weaver? Is that her name?
Sigourney Weaver.
I think I think beyond Sigourney Weaver, I think he's like one of the highest profile like actors in that movie. And you can definitely tell like the difference when he's on screen and versus when Jaime is on the screen and how much more screen time George Lopez has. Who? She's not? Who is that actress then?
From Alien?
So whoever's the villain, I don't know. The villain is in that movie. I can't remember. It's one of the Cord sisters. I also love that they did a lot of references to the fact of how Jaime gets it, the scarab, and like there were 2 other Blue Beetles before him. Susan Sarandon is the actress. I apologize. Sorry, Sigourney Weaver. I apologize.
Susie.
Sussy.
They look the same. Don't give me that. Sigourney Weaver and Susan look exactly the same.
Yeah, they're both women.
They're both elderly women with blonde hair that have the same facial structure. Kill me. Look at them. Look, I want you to go look this fucking shit up. I'm not crazy, I promise. My mother had me tested. They couldn't catch me afterwards.
Put it in so the audience can
Pat,
see.
don't fucking gaslight me, you piece of shit. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. But yeah.
Gaslight him. Gaslight him now.
I don't know if any of you guys saw Blue Beetle, but I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was. But it's not like, oh my god, this is like the best film that DC's ever made. No.
You will probably say it's like a mid movie.
It's probably like a solid B movie. B minus.
So upper mid.
Yeah, upper mid.
So
it's one of those movies you could definitely put on and you'll get a good, like, the action scenes are really good, the emotional scenes are very good, the funny scenes are very good. But like,
would you say that you will rewatch it again?
I am going to rewatch it again. It's a very rewatchable film, if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of things that, not just for the Easter eggs, but just it's like one of those films like you can watch again.
So kind of a high rental. Something that like again you will watch, but you're not gonna be like be fanboying. Say like
Correct.
you'll have like
Yeah.
you'll buy
Because
it
it's
like the physical copy.
the kind of film that it is. It's not so much more of it's an action adventure, which it is, but it is more like a family film. It's very like a lot of the plot lines and stuff are like very family orientated. So when I think of the film first, the first thing I think of is not Blue Beetle. I think of the Reyes family. You get me?
Oh yes, you think of George Lopez.
I think of George Lopez and
From-
and his
from
brother,
the
like
from the George Lopez show.
yeah, George Lopez and like his sister and his brother and okay, Karina has one critique. I don't know if you guys heard that. She does not like the sound of the scarab.
The clickety clackety.
No. Like I guess it's because it does speak in the movie. It has a name too. I think it's Kanju.
Oh,
No, Kanju. That's the moon. That's the moon deity from fucking Moonlight,
That's the bird.
right?
No, I think that is the name.
Is it?
I think so.
Oh, dope. Did I get one right?
Yeah.
Khonshu?
Kan-
Khonshu's the bird.
I'm gonna conjure all over your face right now.
Kajita.
On Goose.
Not Vegeta.
Vagina,
No,
yay.
not vagina.
Kaida? Halida?
Kabanda?
Kadada.
Kajita.
There you go, Kajida.
Kalima?
The reason you
no
don't like it,
Masato?
okay, pause.
Uh-oh.
I think he died.
I think his
About goddamn time.
mi-
My time to take over the
his
show.
microphone is. I think the microphone got eaten by the baby.
Fuck you, bitches.
Fuck.
No, so the reason I now
Oh,
find out
shit.
why she doesn't like it. She's used to the Blue Beetle voice from Young Justice.
Yeah, it doesn't talk.
Young Justice?
Wait, what happened?
Huh?
Many times you said something.
It doesn't have a voice
In what?
in Young Justice or in the comics.
In the comics it doesn't, but in Young Justice it does. It talks to him a lot.
Yeah, but like only he can understand.
Yeah,
it.
no. So yeah, even in the movie, he only hears it too. Yeah, he's all in his
Does
head.
it say that he gets.
But like the voice
Does it
that
say
he
that he
hears
gets
in his
aroused?
head, the voice he hears in his head, it's almost like Surrey. It almost sounds like one of those chat GBT like fake AI kind of sounds.
Oh. So it's
Rather-
like Siri.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like Siri. Versus like like his brain talking to himself. Correct. Friday.
Well, I mean, isn't it like a Neuralink?
Yeah. What you would think he would hear his
Yeah.
own like an adult version of him speaking to him, and that's what it is in Young Justice when he speaks to himself. It sounds like an older version of the actor speaking, voice actor. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So now I have while we're on the same subject of these kinds of movies, did you guys watch Loki?
No,
I
I
did
don't
not.
want to.
I would
I'm already
recommend
burned
it.
out with Marvel.
I would highly recommend Loki.
Low key?
Low key? No, high key. Very high key.
Like key on Loki?
Correct. It is
Sounds
probably
fair.
the best thing they've made. Probably since No Way Home.
Mm,
Like since No Way Home, I think that's like the next. Oh my god, you need to see this next thing. It's Loki. That's the next like big thing you need to see. Like I wasn't a great fan of WandaVision. I wasn't interested in the whole Secret Invasion story, and neither was Marvel apparently. I didn't really care for She-Hulk, although I watched every episode.
good. Shield's garbage.
Oh, God.
What else did I watch? What else are the ones that I watched? Moon Knight was okay, but I feel like it definitely could have benefited for more episodes.
What about Blogatha?
What?
Well, Agatha, but I just call it
It hasn't
because
came out yet.
just blah. Really?
It hasn't come out yet.
Oh. Oh well, we'll just put it in the text right off.
I don't. That's what happened.
Because who? I mean, who gives a shit about Wanda anymore?
Good question. The problem, like, that's the whole thing about it is like where like all these characters are supposed to come back for Secret Wars, and that's gonna be great. You know,
What? Because Doctor Doom?
I hope so, man. I really hope they actually do fall through with that. Today they announced who's gonna play Mr. Fantastic for the Fantastic Four movie. I don't know if I like it. I like him as an actor. I don't know if I like him as Mr. Fantastic.
Is it the guy who died?
No, it's
From
it's
the-
Pedro.
from the
It's
second-
it's Pedro Pascal.
Is he gonna play as as what's the guy's name?
He's
The
gonna
creator?
he's gonna be Mr. Fantastic.
No, I know it's Mr. Fantastic, but there's like the evil Mr. Fantastic, but he has a different name
The creator.
because because yeah, it's the creator.
I don't know if that's what they're gonna
Evil
do.
Mr.
They said the
That's
first
when they-
villain. I thought
That's from the Ultimate Universe.
yeah, they were gonna say the
Oh,
first
okay.
villain that the Fantastic Four is gonna deal with is Galactus, which
Why
So,
Galactus?
Again?
I don't know, dude. They want to do Galactus and a different herald. They're not gonna use the Silver Surfer. They're using someone else. I don't remember the
Okay,
name
that's
off my head.
stupid.
Why start with the biggest villain?
I think it's because they're doing everything that's cosmic in the MCU. And I feel like the problem with it is like if you burn that bridge too early, like you can't unless they don't kill him, which I don't think they will.
Yeah, but like, who are they gonna fight next?
That's my point. Like my thing about it is like they could
Mole
do like
Man?
my next thing would be like cool. Like then-
Who are they gonna fight next? The Beyonder?
Beyonce?
so
Sure, why not?
maybe. But
Oh,
like,
that would be so stupid.
it's like
Have Beyonce play as the Beyonder.
God. And then that leads me to the next thing where it's like, cool. We also got the Madame Web trailer today.
Yeah, I fucking hate that trailer.
Why do you hate it?
It's bad. It looks atrocious.
The Sony movie?
That too.
Do you hate it because it's a Sony movie, or do you hate it because it looks like the way it does?
The way how it looks, it does. The way how it looks, it's gonna be so it's like super predictable just to look at it. The costume. Oh, I don't like the costume. Also, like
What
why
costume? She doesn't wear a
use
costume.
that version? Also, I don't like that version of Madam Web. I like the animated what was it? The animated Spider-Man series, Madam Web, when she
Okay.
was voiced as what was it?
Stanley's wife.
Stanley's wife. Yeah, I
So-
like that one.
Okay,
That's like the
I feel
perfect
like
iteration
I
for
feel like
Madam
you're
Web.
judging the wrong thing for the wrong thing. Okay, what costume are you comparing it to? You
Which
said
costume?
okay. Let's start with that. You said she wears a costume, and not at one point does Madame Web in that trailer change into her outfit.
Yes, she was.
No, she does not.
I swear she
I've watched that
was.
trailer 9 times today. She did not change it once. She didn't. The other 3 Spider-Women did.
Oh, that's not Madam Web?
No. So she's gathering 3 Spider-Women. That's the plot. The plot of this movie is that the character Ezekiel, which he is a character in the Spider-Man comics, who goes around killing other Spider-Men and women.
Isn't that the guy who was like, who says that he eats them or something?
I'm not 100% sure, but he's the one who got his power from the Spider Totem. He's the one going around. So Madam Web is going back, and is being, is trying to save these 3 Spider Women. And I feel like the reason they're doing all that is because they're gonna do that big thing for across the. Is it Beyond the Spider-Verse? For the animated stuff.
That's
Because all that stuff is tied up with
the multiverse thing.
well, that too, but like all of the animated stuff is coming to live action. Like that's how we got Daniel Glover.
No.
We got Daniel Glover. Is Daniel Glover right? As the Prowler from the MCU in the second movie. You get me? Like he's not animated. He's the real live action person is there. You get me?
Yeah, well, a lot of people saw it. It was on the prison.
I feel like that's what they're trying to set up with Madam Web, and then turn her into the Madam Web who kind of does the.
Cause she's like she just sees the future or something.
Here's how big my hope is. This is how big my hope is. I hope they set her up to be the one who sets up Secret Wars. I know that they're not. It's technically not tied. It is tied and not tied to the MCU. It's weird now because everything's all muddled up. But that's how because Secret Wars, what they want to do is they want to do like a last send off for all of like the Tobey Maguire and X-Men Fox universe stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They want to do like a big send off for them, so that's gonna be the big team for that movie. I feel like how they do it is that they take all the bad from the Sony films, like the most recent ones, and like the Tobey Maguire films, and all of the Andrew Garfield stuff. They put them all together, and like how you do it is you get a Beyonder character, wherever the fuck you can have Beyonce be the Beyonder character if that's what you guys fucking want, and this Madam Web character cause Secret Wars. You get me? That way, when we start the reboot, like Kevin Feige wants to do, you can start completely clean. Sony can do their own shit in their corner. The Marvel Universe can do it on their corner, and we get back to how shit has always been. Or Sony cracks. Sony cracks and sells to Disney.
Or you could just rewatch the series from the animated Spider-Man.
That's what I think.
Where Spider-Man has to team up with the other Spider-Man who has to talk to Madam Web, because there's like a small thing that the Beyonder was doing. It was
no.
Wondering who wins, good or evil.
You're confusing You're confusing two different storylines. So the Beyonder is the one where they fight in Secret Wars, where he has to get Iron Man and the Fantastic Four, and I think a couple of the X-Men from the animated shows. And then they fight, I think it's like Doctor Doom and Doctor Octopus and them. And then the Spider-Man with the Madam Web is where she gets, it was like the original like into the Spider-Verse kind of deal, where there's like 5 or 6 spider people that go and stop Spider Carnage.
There's Irons. What was it? It's Iron Suit Spider-Man. It's like,
yeah, it was like
it's just Spider-Man suit, but it's just silver.
That is the animated series, correct? Yeah.
Yeah. It was so fucking cool.
Yeah. And if they're trying to lead into something like that, I hope they do. And if
are you saying that this one you want to
I want Madam Web. I want the Madam Web to succeed. I want the Madam Web to succeed for 2 reasons. One, if it ties into what I think is going to be with the Beyond the Spider-Verse kind of thing that they're all setting up for the big Spider-Verse crossover event with the animated and live action things.
Yeah.
Adding more information about other characters, like the 3 Spider-Women that are there, and including there's another there's 4. The movie's supposed to have 4 Spider-Women, and then Madam Web. If they giving more information about those characters when you go into your Beyond the Spider-Verse event, you can get more people are gonna get, hopefully, are more invested to go see that film. You get me?
Yeah, that's true.
The problem with it is like everyone's fucking tired of superhero films now.
That's true. It's the fatigue.
I wish. My problem with the fatigue is not that there's so much of it. Is that so much of it is not good.
Actually, yeah, you do get a point. Yeah, a lot of the recent superhero shows and movies, they're just atrocious.
That's my problem. Like, I've watched every single one of them, and only maybe 2 of them have I gotten real enjoyment out of. I still watch them because shit, I want to keep up with the series. I'm a big fan of these products. I'm a big fan of all these comic books, and I want to be in the know. But to say, oh, I would go back and watch WandaVision, or I want to go back and go watch Secret Invasion, or I want to go back and watch She-Hulk, I haven't and I won't. I watch it the one time
Well,
so
of course.
I know what happens. So like when I go to watch the film and get confused of why the fuck there's all these new characters that no one fucking mentioned in the last 6 films, all of a sudden, oh, who are all these new characters? Well, if you go to Disney Plus and watch all of their anthology, yeah, you get me?
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy because I covered him. But it's like the fatigue is because it's been bad, and Disney admitted to it because of the pandemic. They rushed out all this content in fear that all that shit was gonna die down.
Yeah.
They wanted to keep the momentum going. They should have just held back
Take
a
a
little.
break.
What they should have done is made all the shows films and waited. Once we knew the pandemic was going to be as long as it was, a couple years in. Because one thing we would get back to seeing movies in movie theaters, I think year 2, correct? 2021, I think. When did the
I think it
full
was
restriction?
2021.
They could have started releasing the films then. Cool, you guys lost a year. I get it. Stock, money, but you then overall have just soured the product, and you're losing more money overall long term now. You get me? So
Look,
those
man,
are my
I just want.
those are my 2
Look,
cents
I
on that
want
debate.
Spider. I just want Spider Carnage.
Spider Carnage would be dope.
So fucking cool. Reintroduce like
Who
the
he gonna
portal
fight
thing.
next? The
That he's
Reckless
about to
Strike.
ruin everything. He's about to destroy the multiverse because he was like, "What, Uncle Ben?" And then Uncle Ben comes out of nowhere and he's like, "You are gay." And then Spider Carnage says no, and he jumps into the portal and dies.
So I found some other some history about that show that makes me really sad. That they had the next season. They were working on the next season before it got canceled, right? And it was gonna explain what happened.
Was
There was, and the reason it got canceled is because there was a new president of animation at the time for Fox. What's it called? Fox Kid. The programming that was on Saturdays for Fox. She fucking hated the dude that was making it from like years ago. And saw he was on the project and went, "Fuck you! You're no longer doing this. You're fired."
They fired the voice actress for MJ?
They fired the guy who's like the main producer, and then shut down the studio because of him, like that particular studio. They were like, "Fuck it, everybody, you're fired. Get the fuck out of here."
Oh, that's sad.
That is such a level of petty that I'm like, you know what? You went there. You absolutely went there. I think you deserve to win this one. You absolutely deserve to be that petty, I guess. Cool. Like, if you're gonna be petty, you gotta be fully petty. Don't commit half-assed to pettiness. She did not. She came for them cheeks, and she succeeded.
Do a Spider-Man yell when water MJ turns into water vapors.
God. I never
What?
seen. Why is Threads telling me to follow Barack Obama and other things?
Because he wants you to watch gay porn.
Oh, Papa, you're so stinky. He just farted.
Oh no, he's making it stinky because of She-Hulk.
No, he's stinky because he's letting out a bowel movement.
Because of She-Hulk. She-Hulk gave him the bowel movement.
Oh no.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney is Spider-Woman in Madam Web movie. I do like some of their costumes. I gotta admit to that. Again, also, aren't we getting a Spider-Man versus Venom movie for the Sony universe type deal?
Huh?
I do not know.
As I say that, actually, Venom 3 is back in production after the SAG Alpha strike and Tom Hardy commentaries with the new photo set. Shit, I need to go find this.
He is pretty hardy. And those black goo.
Baby. Buying it anyways. Alright, nice. You guys have another argument you guys want to bring into? Because I got another one.
Now let's hear it.
Oh, okay. I didn't think I'd get this far. To be honest with you, I didn't think I'd get this far. I was bluffing. No, I did have one. I did have one other one because we did Call of Duty. I did want to talk about Mortal Kombat. I wanted to bounce off of it. But the other one was Brain. You had it. You were here. You were good. Oh, did you guys see that they canceled what is the Star Wars project now? I'm trying to remember it.
The open world bounty hunter one?
The game, that too. The game they did. There was a game coming out on mobile. They got canceled, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. The show. Is it It's not Skeleton Crew. It's the other one. I think it's like it's something Rangers. It's fuck me. I had it on the tip of my tongue. It was where like we were gonna see like the other side of like the rebels. Like currently. Son of a bitch.
Star Trek?
No, it's Tales of something Ranger.
Ah, Tales of the Crypt. Ah, my favorite show.
No, you sack of shit.
Why? You don't like the Crypt Keeper?
Not really.
Why not? He's cool.
No,
Or
no.
she? I think it was a guy.
I'm slowly trying to find this fucking name of the show that got canceled. Oh, Rangers of the New Republic. That's what it's called. Where it was supposed to be like, it was the one like that Dave, not Dave Filoni. But they were gonna do like where they like go around being like patrolling like the mid rim.
Mid rim.
Shut up, you.
Job.
The
What?
mid-rim job.
God damn it! This is why I can't have a serious conversation with your bitch asses.
Hey, you're our boss. You're the one who employed us. Fuck you.
You are an employee. You don't get paid.
Yes, you
I mean,
do.
fair
You
enough,
employ
we're
us
all
with bills.
Oh, I guess that's fair. No, what that means, you guys are what's it called? You guys are
Intern.
investors. You guys are investors. That's why you guys also pay the debts.
Investors. We invest our electric bills.
Oh, I thought
That's
we were getting
currency.
the Dog the Bounty Hunter show. What happened to that show? Is it still in the air?
I don't fucking
I don't
know.
know.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. That man is 70 years old. Holy crap on a bucket.
70? Oh my god.
And you be swearing like we were fucking sponsored.
Holy crap on a motherfucking bucket.
We have an elderly.
Ow.
Okay, it's still going. Did it end? Oh, it ended. It ended a while ago. Oh no, he says a bunch of them. He's coming back for another one. God damn!
Another
On
one.
the show?
Yeah! Talk to
What
Bounty
the
Hunter.
fuck?
This man needs like some help. There's no way he's that old. There's no way.
He's hunting for a retirement home.
Fuck, dude, he's
What's
70
his-
years old. He
what's-
was born in 1953. Yes, baby.
What's the guy's physical deterioration?
Mental? I don't know.
Don't wake up the moment I put him down.
No, it's the physical. For sure, why not a physical mental deterioration?
Whew.
Is he deteriorating just like Joe Biden?
Well, man, Joe, not to get political, but he's already deteriorated.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm his height.
What?
Doug or Bounty? Or
He's 5'7".
Doug or Biden?
Both, I think. Hold up.
God damn, you're all short.
Biden is how tall is Biden?
Can't be that tall.
Yo, for the record, Joe Biden is only 10 years older than Dog the Bounty Hunter.
He's 80? Fucking
He's
Jesus
80.
Christ. That's why he can't fucking finish a single sentence.
Joe Biden is
Or
6
climb up the
feet. I'm shorter
stairs.
than Joe Biden. What was the other one?
Yeah, how tall is Joe Biden? How
Yo,
tall is Grandpa?
did you guys see the there was gonna be a fist fight in the Senate the other day?
What?
Yeah, there was gonna be a fist fight in the Senate.
Is he pulling up something that he got angry?
No, so I guess there was a committee going on, and whoever was asking a question, he like the guy that they were interviewing. Let me look it up real quick. Senate.
Joe
Yeah, 'cause
Biden is taller than you.
the Senate had
How tall is
fireworks.
Joe Biden?
Exact
6 foot even.
exact words were. Oh God, what is this?
It trumps
Talking
6
about
foot.
ice cream?
Okay, GOP
He's
senator
small.
challenged Teamster president for a fist fight during a hearing.
What the fuck?
Senator Bernie oh God, I love this article. Senator Bernie the Mitten Sanders served as an unlikely voice of reason on an Oklahoma senator. Mark Wayne Mulligan confronts Teamster President Sean O'Brien in the middle of a hearing held by the Committee of Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions. I'm gonna show the video for the podcast real quick, so y'all can see this shit go down, because this shit's fucking funny.
Just a bunch of geezers.
Let me see if I can make this smaller. There we go. I'm gonna move this. Oh, that's the wrong window capture. Why are you capturing that one? Yeah, right here. If you guys can see it on the live stream. So let me go back to it real quick. There it is.
Let me see.
He tells so the exact how it goes down is, I guess the dude, the senator reads, it goes, "You want to run your mouth, right? We're you can run your mouth. We are both two consulting adults. We can finish this right here, right?" The other guy goes, "Yeah, that's fine. Let's go right now." And he says, get your butt up. He's like, "You stand your butt up," and they both stand up like they're about to fucking throw down. And Bernie Sanders like, "Sit your ass down. You are a fucking senator. Sit your ass down."
To the death.
I love this fucking dumbass shit, dude.
Fight to the death.
Where it's like, this is fucking so dumb that we've come to this. I really wish we would have gotten a fist fight.
There should be.
And then I guess after the day after, there was accusations of some of the other senators, like one senator got elbowed twice in the kidneys, and he collapsed.
Oh,
And he was like, "Oh yeah," it's like, "Oh yeah, he hit me from the back twice, and I collapsed." And the guy who did it is who they're accusing is McCarthy, and he's like, "I did not bump into him like that, and if I did, we all would have seen it. You know, we all would have laughed at him." And I'm like, "Yo, you don't gotta go there. You don't gotta be like, and if he would have ate shit, we would have made fun of Ted. There's no way you would have said that."
Everyone would have laughed.
That's fucking funny, dude. What is Congress? What is this? What is this? What is
the
America?
effect in
What is
Congress?
America today?
What is America? What is planet Earth?
This is America.
I just
That could be no.
Baba the Booey?
What is the solar system?
Oh, I have one other one that's political. George Santos, he's in a lot of trouble for lying and shit or whatever, right? And stealing money or whatever. And so they found out what he's been spending the money on.
Politicians stealing stuff? No.
Yeah, but that's what he did was actually he got caught, and it is illegal what he's doing. It's 23 federal charges, including allegations of fraud regarding to 19 unemployment benefits, misusing campaign funds, and lying about his personal finances. He was spending the money on getting Botox, going to trips to what is it called? To these what's it called? He spent money on a skin spa in Jericho, New York. He spent several different hotel stays. He spent several large amounts on getting Botox, and he spent about $4,000 on OnlyFans.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Please tell me it's several people, not one.
They have not specified on who or what this man was watching on OnlyFans, but I pray to God that it's fucking hilarious when we find out.
A lot of feet porn.
Because all that shit has to come out for like the testimonies and stuff. Because he got caught doing it. So they're gonna have to like write all that shit down. And man, I can't wait to see that shit. No one and
I wait to see
nobody cares. Nobody cares that he robbed all this money. We care that he spent it on OnlyFans. That's all we care.
Yeah, I completely forgot all the other shit he spent on besides OnlyFans.
That's
on
fucking
$4,000 fucking dollars.
It's fucking hilarious, dude.
God, I can't. I'm gonna laugh even harder if it's just like normal stuff, not even like OnlyFans porn.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
do you understand what $4,000 worth of OnlyFans is?
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
But I'm saying it's gonna be a lot funnier if it's not porn. If it's just other shit.
No, it's like he was like, what is it? Was it like? There's a funny Instagram chick that I watch. Her tag is OnlyPans, and she has some crazy ass recipes. But dude, it's funny as fuck when I hear shit like that. I'm like, that people are like doing OnlyFans for like cooking and for like how to do like art and stuff. And he was trying to learn, huh?
Only grams,
right?
Grandma's baking shit.
Like it'd be like that's hilarious if that's the reason. I doubt it. We know what it is, man. He was just watching porn.
Yeah, it's either men or it's more likely men.
I really hope it's like really like sketchy shit.
Yeah, like school dress shit.
I want it to be like either really furry, like really furry. Like you know what I mean?
Furry costume or furry man?
Both. I'll take both. That'd be pretty fucking funny. Or like the most mundane basic white chick. Like not a chick that like a supermodel, not a chick that like you would see on a porn site. It's just normal, basic white bitch. That's exactly what it's gonna be.
Like a solid round 5.
Correct. That's exactly
Not
what,
awful, not great, just plain Jane salt pepper.
she has a great personality, and you might marry her because it's the one your mom likes the most.
Yeah, she's nice and shit, but she's got a little hiccup here and there.
No, Pat, don't quote that. Karina will kill me. Do not quote that.
Quote it. Put
This
it.
quote, Pat says,
It's
"I'll
a
take the
fucking
most
quote.
mundane, basic white chick." Oh God!
Going in the fucking book.
Thanks, Pat. Now I'm not gonna have a dick. Wonderful. I need that for other things, like pissing. You know, I feel so bad. You know, like we always take our dicks for granted that we can pee properly. Can you imagine having no dick?
Yeah, and having to like squat or just have that shit dribble down both of your legs.
Like when I think of like eunuchs, hey. Yeah, see, you guys are built that way. You guys are built with a dick. Imagine having one and then losing it, and you're like, you go to pee and you're standing up, you're like, oh wait, I can't do this
Where's
no
my-
more. Mid piss, you have to sit your ass down.
Where's my dick at?
Where-
Forgot about
what happened to my dick?
Mm.
You ever been that drunk where you can't find your dick to piss? It's gonna be like that, but sober.
No.
You've never been that drunk? Dude, I've been that drunk where I'm like, I can't find my dick. Where'd it go?
I've been so hammered that I can't like remember shit, but I still like remember like, oh yeah, here's my dick. There's times where I miss it because my depth perception's off,
No,
but
yeah,
I know
no,
where it is.
That's exactly where it is, where like I'm seeing like blurry and I'm like, I can't see my dick. Where is it? And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna just go and I'm gonna find the stream and I'll figure it out from there.
I'm gonna slap it and there it is.
Once I feel pain, I'll be fine.
Yeah, then you can just locate it by like, oh god.
Oh, alrighty, boys. You guys got anything else you guys want to say? Anything else you want to do?
Let's see.
I do have an announcement. 2 announcements.
Please
Which
tell me it's
is?
not
Name
another
it.
goddamn kid.
No, Karina was saying that in the background that we're having another one. No. No, Pat. We're working on a schedule with that. We're probably gonna start probably after Thanksgiving. We'll let you know about that, Pat.
Ooh.
So what
Oh,
might
actually,
so what might end
that
up
reminds
happening,
me of
Pat, for that
opinions.
question is we might do an hour of the podcast at 10 to 11, and then from 11 to probably 1 will be a game or something like that. That's kind of what I've been working out. I've been working on some new things behind the scenes. But because it is Thursday next week is Thanksgiving, there will not be a podcast next week for Thursday. Just to
So a
let y'all know
technical
ahead of
Thanksgiving
time.
special.
No Thanksgiving special this month, this year. I very, 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 very like
I will be here to post very cursed shit on Thanksgiving on the channel
you can post
as a
cursed shit, that's
picture.
fine. The biggest thing about it
Yay.
is I'm gonna have a lot of family in town where I will have to be the host, like in my own personal house. So yeah, I won't be able to actually physically be able to do the podcast. But the week after we will do a podcast. Seeing when is Christmas? It's on a
The
Tuesday?
25th.
I will hit you. I will fly to Alaska, slap your bitch ass, and then come back. Do not tempt me.
You asked, motherfucker. You
Well,
asked.
I was
and
asking.
I gave you an
I was
answer.
asking the day of the week. It's a Monday. Cool. It's a Monday. So that week we will be having a podcast. Okay. I'm just saying if Christmas Eve was on a Wednesday, we were not having it. Particularly Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, y'all can suck my dick. Y'all showing up for work. And you don't celebrate New Year's on New Year's Day. You celebrate on New Year's Eve. Y'all coming in early, right on bushy-tailed on November 1st. But those are my main 2 announcements. yeah, so no podcast. And I will definitely be doing some stuff behind the scenes. What probably is gonna happen in the next few weeks. So I'm gonna start doing a wrestling show for this channel. I was testing it on my personal channel. We're gonna do something like there. I'll talk to you guys in a couple of days once it gets settled. And the last thing on my personal channel, I'm gonna be doing a lot more of the Pathfinder stuff. So look out for that.
Nice.
And which I will actually ask some of the people who've played those characters to come and give some advice, some testimonies and stuff like that. So I'll probably always have like a guest host come in and say, oh, you know, I normally play as a barbarian, or I normally play as a ranger, or I normally do this, or you know, I know this cool trick. If you guys want to try this thing, you guys will see that. There's kind of when we've been kind of hush hush on a lot of things. It also sucks that Ranger's kind of been very busy recently. But yeah. But yeah. I don't know if you guys have anything coming up wise. Manny Prime.
I got I got a few things, but I'll bring up some of them during the post show. Well, I got one question for Pat. Aside from podcasts, what content would you like from us to see? Like, what would you want to see more of from us aside from podcasts?
That is a good question. Yeah, that is a very good question.
Just so we know where to like go to like branch out.
Yeah, because I know. So the reason I bring up that I was gonna do the wrestling show is because we already had one and we just stopped doing it for a while. I'm gonna basically all of the stuff that's on my personal channel is gonna probably get reposted. Or I'll probably just delete it and just start over fresh, which probably will happen. So I have spent the last 4 days in WWE 2K 2024, whatever the fucking new one is. I have made Karina, I have made Angie, I have made boyz, I have made Ranger, I have made Manny Prime, and I've made Manny Mortimer. I'm still working on everyone else. So you guys will also be characters that get to wrestle. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Nice.
I cannot guarantee I'm bringing about either of them since Angie has started working. She works very early in the mornings. It's very unlikely she'll show up. GTA, dude, I've been really wanting to do GTA stuff. So Karina and I have been talking about getting back into GTA, doing some Overwatch stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can do. It's just us getting off our lazy asses and doing it. No.
Yeah, and I still need to get a computer, but I need to organize shit because I got no room for it.
Yeah, now that now that Damien's born and we're kind of getting used to having both kids, I do kind of find I'm kind of finding my footing again, getting back to normal. So we will be making a lot more, hopefully a lot more YouTube videos and a lot more stuff, not just just the podcast. I know the podcast has been the main thing that's kind of always trying to been here. So yeah, we're gonna get back to doing the games after the podcast. We're gonna get back to doing hopefully some let's plays. Hopefully doing some stuff together. Hopefully, boyz, I have Darktide. Hit me up. We can do this.
We
have a full team, bro. Fat Boy has it too.
He got bored after one round.
Fat Boy has it too. We could do this.
I know he got bored of it immediately.
It's because it's Darktide is just Left 4 Dead, but with the code of Warhammer paint. So yeah. But yeah, that's the main things here on our end. And we'll take this as your early Thanksgiving like thing that we're kind of letting all this out. I really haven't really talked to you guys about the stuff that's been working behind the scenes either. So surprise. But it's really just because I haven't touched my computer since last week's podcast.
Shit.
Yeah, like I turned it on today. Like it's always been on because Dinah watches, like it's the main way we watch TV now because everything's streaming.
Yeah.
But if you see me online, typically it's because I have my phone on. but I normally am not on my PC. But yeah, but we're gonna get back to it. Test out Arsenal's community tab. I really need to. I really want to. My personal channel doesn't have access to it just yet. This channel does because we have 100 subscribers.
Fuck yeah! What is it?
That's what you get to post. You know how you're posting stuff. You know, the memes and stuff.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah, you don't get access to that unless you have the 100 subscribers.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I'm getting there with my other channel. I think I'm at 81. So, Wise, go ahead and shitpost, but do not shitpost, like... Run it by me first before you shitpost.
I'm an artiste, god damn it.
Yeah, you can be an artiste, but if it's too fucking sketchy for YouTube, you could put... Also, I want
I'm
to start...
also an
I wanted to talk to the
artist.
group. Probably we'll talk after a little more after the show. Maybe another day. We'll probably talk another day. About using the Reckless Crew Discord a lot more. Doing a lot of posting a lot more memes in there, trying to make it, you know, a little more active. Just because, you know, we're trying to get that up so we can start actually using it and have it be an actual community thing. You know? But
Yeah, 'cause he's just bearing his shit all the time.
yeah, we should probably use it. But that's it from me on the back of the shop kind of talk. But yeah, let us know if you want to see anything. Give us some ideas. I know we have a lot of ideas right now, but like we can always use more. You know, if you guys want us to talk more comics, if you guys want us to talk more movies, if you guys want us to talk, and that doesn't have to just be like superhero films. It could be anything. I would love to like. So I recently started watching all like, I want to start watching all of like the Saw films. I'm not a score kind of guy, but I watched Ellis Mark's video on it today, and now I kind of want to get into it. We need more drawings from Karina of the Reckless Crew Furries. Well, you can commission those on her art page on Instagram.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. The closest thing we have to merch is her making pins and stickers. So if you guys want any stickers or any pins made, hit her up on her Instagram. It should already be linked in the description. Her art page. If it's not, we'll get it there. Yeah.
Yeah.
We still haven't figured out the shipping thing because we haven't had a shipping order yet. Most of the orders we've delivered. So, yeah.
Oh, they've all been local?
Locals are strong, like within the 50-mile radius.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but yeah, we could do it. We you know. Yeah. So yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night, Pat. We love you.
Also, boys. To end the night, the live stream just went live for the Warhammer stuff. So we're a little early on those jokes. Good night.
Yeah, let's go watch Warhammer shit.
Good night.